Really big show today. Today is the biggest show, probably. I would have to say this is going to be the biggest show of the year. Okay. I mean, it's going to be so big. I don't know what to tell you right now. That's why I've got to get into the mood. So you have to give me some time. I'm looking for one car right now. I'm looking for one car, which is a Racing Champions Mint 30. It's the Van 30th anniversary of a 1964 Chevy Impala SS Red. Now, I think I've seen this around here. The problem is that finding it is the real tricky part. And I think I sold it. Red Impala, convertible too. It's a convertible. I think it is. SS. It's an Impala SS. It's not just an Impala, it's an Impala SS. So I want to say something. Hold on a second. I want to get things together here. Hold on. Okay, so I'm going to start with this first, okay? Because Robert Fish, I have to at least acknowledge his 7-page email that he sent. I can't ignore it. I mean, that for all the typing he did, you know what I'm saying? I can't not read his email. That would just be insulting, especially if he spent all this time typing this. It takes time to type all this, and to do it correctly, I want to give it the reverence that it deserves. Okay, so let's all bow our heads to the altar of Robert Fish. Oh, first of all, let me say something it's been bothering me over the last week. I suppose. Sometimes we say things in haste, and sometimes we say things that maybe we wish we didn't say. I say that a lot. I'm not a perfect guy and anything. There's one thing that I don't hold in me. I don't hold a grudge. I don't I'm not upset with people for long periods of time. Okay. Now, I might be upset about something, and if we go through it and we reconcile, then fine. It was just a moment of frustration. And a couple of weeks ago, we did the big thing about the I-wheels, and there were some things said and things done on Slot Valley Racing that, I don't know if he felt alienated, or if we felt alienated, or we felt slighted of what he said. And I just want people to know there's no ill feelings. This is all, here's what it is. Number one, you can't take it with you. Okay. And this is slot cars, guys. This is a toy. Okay. If any of us are going to lose sleep or be upset because of a toy, we have really got some issues we have to resolve within ourselves. Okay. So I want to just say personally, because I've gone on to his, videos he's done recently, and they're promoting the product. Okay. Brian, I need your take on the UFOs. Oh, you guys, well, I'll go into that later about the UFOs. Okay. because I'm sure none of you guys want to. Um, uh, yeah, we all just slot car along. That's very true. Okay, this is a toy. Okay, guys. So, we have to take that into account. We are grown men that like to play with slot cars. Okay, just let that sink in. Okay, and but it's the um, it's like the one guy said online a while ago that it's gear porn. Okay, men love gear porn. Okay, unfortunately, guys like porn too, but let's not go down that road. Let's kind of avoid that. But guys like to tinker with their hands. They love it. Okay, and they're obsessed with it. And so I just wanted to bring that out again. That I don't hold any resentment. I know Ryan was upset about what he had said. Slot Valley Racing. And I didn't maybe read hear the whole thing, but I'm constantly seeing his videos. I'm constantly checking out things, and he's promoting the hobby too. So I just think that we need to forgive and forget and just move on. All right, so let me read Robert Fish's 17-page email, okay? And this is extensive. My goodness. And I'm going to try to read this with the best fertility that I can have, okay? Brian, okay, so did Brian fail to deliver big news this past Friday? You be the judge. Well, this is big news right here, guys. Okay, Brian showed us his schematic for CP 8069. It seems a yellow Chrome 55 Nomad. Some of the vehicles suggestion we recently sent to Brian for Auto World may appear in 3 limited packs of 350 each cars. Brian explained the original failed big announcement prank, which foiled by the untimely power outage. Number 4, Tinker fan Cliff Burton was proud winner of the trivia question. And you guys got to remember these trivia questions because there's always a trivia question. I mean, whenever I say something, you should be writing it down. Okay, I had a guy come in here yesterday, and this is exciting. When people come from, they've been watching my commercial, he goes, "Oh, I love your commercial. You're just down to earth. I just love you so much." And I said, okay. I appreciate it. And trivia question, which needed him a free 22 55 Nomad Tinker Club car. Ryan announced that it was Mandy and his 14th anniversary. Brian announced that a Robert Fish discount sale, $19.99, which I will say the $19.99 sale on those cars is exactly what we are planning to do. So let me give you the big news, okay? Well, here starts the phones. The phones start ringing. Yep. And that's why I got Mac Henry, so he can answer those phones. I tell you guys that Tuesday is the worst day to call. Don't call Tuesday. Call Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and Friday, and Saturday. So the big sale that we had, which was the Robert sale, $19.99 sale, we are going to start doing those once a week on certain cars that we might have too much inventory of. Now, that's what you call overstock, okay? And everybody, I don't want to hear any complaints. Everybody does this. I don't care what company you are, what manufacturer you have. Everybody does discounts or closeouts or move them out sales to bring in the new stuff. Okay, so I don't want to hear any complaints because if I hear any complaints, I will not allow you to buy the product that when we put it on sale. Now, we do need 40 thumbs up, which is very important. Since we have 40 people watching, we need 40 thumbs up. So we are going to do that sale on certain cars or assortments that we might have overstocked on, okay? And that might be because I bought too many of them and I like to move some inventory, okay? It has nothing to do that, it's just inventory control issues. Okay. And this was highly successful. Okay. It moved a lot of inventory. Okay. That was just sitting here doing nothing. Okay. It's not going to be on new items. The item has to be in my inventory for at least a year. Okay, so anything that's come out last year in 2022 will not be in this on the sale. Only items that came out in 2021 or 2020. Do you understand me? If everybody understands me, please say yes. Okay, I'd like to have 40 yeses that you understand the parameters to the sales that we do. Okay, the item has to be 1 year old in my inventory. Okay, or older, really, but 1 year. So that is okay. Brian announced that it's partitioned in the ASD show in Vegas, and there's another big news. I'm going to be going. So here's what happened on Friday, and I'm sorry I couldn't do a live stream yesterday. It was just too hectic. Yes, I understand. Good. I hope everybody understands. Okay, so here's what's happening. So on Friday, my buddy James Ramsey called me and said, "Hey, he's so funny. I'd love to stop and see him in Utah, and I might do that too on the way back." Anyway, so James Ramsey called and said, "Hey, Brian, you know that there is a diecast Hot Wheel diecast convention called DieCon or something in Las Vegas, and it's in March." And so I checked, and it's right the day after ASD show. Okay, literally right after the ASD show. Okay, so I'm going to go to Vegas. I'm leaving on Wednesday, the 19th, or no, the 21st, because I got to be there on Friday to set up. So it's going to be a gunshot drive to Vegas. And then I'm taking a ton of product because I'm going to set up on the following, because ASD goes from Saturday or Sunday through Wednesday. And then on Thursday is this diecast. And so anyways, I on Friday, I checked. I said, I wonder if tables. So I emailed them Friday and I said, "Are there any tables available for this?" And the guy sent me back, "Yeah, I got 4 tables." And I called him and I said, "Hey, I'm into slot cars. We're with Auto World. Auto World does a lot of diecast and all that. And I wanted to know if we do a lot of Hot Wheels, Auto World." I said, "Could I set up a race set there?" And they go, "Oh, yeah. Matter of fact, slot cars are really hot right now, and everybody's getting into them. And we were thinking of add that as a new venue every year." I said, "You got to be kidding. I want it." And so he's giving me 4 tables, an entire room. It's amazing how things just fall into my hands. He's giving me an entire room to do a giant racetrack for $1,000 for 5 days. So Daniel and I are going to be there doing a huge race show for 5 days, okay, in Vegas, selling the heck. We're going to be doing live streams every day. It's going to be a huge event. So that's an update on the ASD show. Several Auto World cars were put up for sale on the very first Robert Fish discount. And that's what it's going to be called, the Robert Fish discount, which is called the $19.99 sale, because Robert Fish got all upset because, people can go to Hobby Lobby and get them for $19.99. I said, fine. Okay, so we're going to do the Robert Fish $19.99 sale. Now, I'm not losing money when I put them on $19.99 sale. Okay, I mean, I'm kind of just breaking even in a sense. Now, Brian announced that he'll be flying to Mexico after the Vegas show to try to help Daniel with his family get into the U.S. Brian showed us he is a fresh supply of new old stock Tyco narrow chassis. Brian showed us he found a supply of old Tyco red turbo hoppers. Trivia question. Okay, now here's a trivia question. Brian likes Subway tuna because it doesn't put onions in their tuna. That's a good question. Okay. We found out that Brian doesn't know anything, but he does know everything. It seems. Oh, my dentures! I gotta watch out. This I got it. You know, I had my dentures redone last week, and there I got to get them redone again. It's not good. All right. All right. It seems Brian may be interested in attending the SuperCon. That's what he said. Yep, and show in March 2nd to 5th, but it's before the ASD show. No, it's after the ASD show. If you have any ideas for Auto World, send them. We're going on Friday to meet the Auto World, kind of an update. We learned Daniel and his family are actually in Veracruz, about 6 hours southeast of Mexico City. Brian confirmed that Mark is in love. That's right, Mark is in love. It's boy, I had a smackdown him yesterday. Holy moly! You know, I came into the house, and one thing I don't like, and that's disrespect. And he's getting a little cocky, okay? And I came home, and he just it burned me the wrong way. His comments and everything. And so last night he wanted to go out with his friends. I said no. He could. Can I ask why? I go, no, you cannot ask why. Don't ever diss me, okay? Because you'll feel my wrath, okay? Listen, we can joke around. But if you diss me and insult me in my face, okay, we're going to have problems. And I don't know, I told you about that. Did I tell you that story about when I was going to work for one of our distributors, or I went to go see one of our distributors that Craig had gotten. And so I went to this guy, and I go into his office, and he's got one of his salesmen there, and he's just reaming this guy up and down, which is just wrong, okay? And so I leave there, and I come back to Ohio, and then my boss, Chuck Arrett in Spain, called me and said, so how'd the meeting go? Well, I'll tell you one thing right now, Chuck. If I have to work with this guy that I just met, if I'm under him, then we can just call this. I'll just quit right now. Oh, no, Brian. No, Brian. He's just a distributor. He doesn't tell you what to do or not, because I'm going to tell you, the way he insulted one of his salesmen, if he ever tried that on me, I would just smack him down faster than a $2 bill. So you could talk to me in respect, but if you put me down, then you know what? We're going to have some words. You could be respectful and tell me, hey, here's what I do. But you put me down and insult me in front of other people? Holy cow. Just don't even try it, okay? I like a good smack fest, yes. We learned that Daniel's family, okay, Mark is in love. Trivia info, the only thing Brian doesn't like about Jersey Mike subs is the Pepsi. They don't serve Coke. That's true. Trivia info. Brian really likes Mike Jersey's very soft chocolate chip cookies. They are very good. Those were very good. We learned that Mac can particularly swallow a whole sub. Yes, he can. He ate. So last week, I got him a sub from Southside 6 in Bowling Green. I came back, and he had that thing so sucked down, I couldn't believe it. It was literally a suck down, okay? We learned that Mac can particularly swallow a sub in whole. Brian has promised to wine and dine me big time when I come to visit. Definitely looking forward to that. VIP. Oh, it's going to be, let me put it this way. It's going to be the most, and it's going to be filmed the whole time. I'm going to have a camera crew that's going to film the whole thing, okay? We're looking to film the whole thing for all you live people. Okay, we're going to take him to dinner. We're going to take him to all my favorite restaurants. Every restaurant that I like to go to, we're going to go there. We're going to talk and everything. And then he's going to be able to go up into the cigar room. We're going to have a cigar together. It is going to be a VIP, baby. We're going to have big banners put up in here. You know, welcome Robert Fish. Trivia info, Jersey Mike's. As Rick, MD, put it, stomach 8, cookie 10. Sandwich 8, cookie 10. I'm thinking about about around July 4th might be good time to visit. Love fireworks, and I can pretend they're for me. That's funny. Okay, and then certainly there's certainly a lot of news over the duration of Friday's live stream. Some things, I think some of its quality as big news, but it just, in my personal opinion, hope everyone had a great weekend. Catch you later. But that's just my opinion. All right, let me read this again. There's certainly a lot of news over the duration of the Friday's live stream. I think some of the qualities, or I think some of it qualifies as big news, but that's just my personal opinion. Hope everyone has had a great weekend. Catch you later. How does a person receive a private invitation to the event? Well, that's a very good question, because if Robert Fish is going to be coming and we know it, then we are going to start broadcasting it everywhere. And we are going to say, listen, if you want to come to this huge event, then we are having this big croquet tournament and big hula at the Young's house. And there will be slot car racing, there'll be drone flying, there'll be slot car racing, there'll be croquet playing, there'll be swimming, there'll be everything, okay? And it's going to be the biggest thing to ever happen. Now, I have a guy here, Steve Clark. Okay, this is what I love about these people, because people are digging out things out of their houses. So, Brian, I have a 1964 Revell 132nd set with an original transformer and controllers, 35 ohm. Controllers get warm after a while with the fly cars, and cars get jerky to control. Are your Ninko 70 ohm controllers 1032 for $14, 3-wire, your 30 ohms dials are they okay for this? So he shows me a picture. This is so awesome. He shows me a picture, okay? Now these are the fly cars he's bought, but so he's got original Aurora set. This is all Aurora, okay? And this is the controller system that he's rigged up, okay? Now, I don't know if those controllers, the new controllers that if you bought, I don't know if this guy is watching, if Steve Clark is watching, but I'm going to send him a response. These Ninko hand throttles, really any hand throttler will work. They'll get a little warm, especially his old ones, okay, are might getting a little warmed up because of the cars. The cars nowadays are a little different than the cars of yesteryear, okay? Motors are different. They're pulling more wattage, more watts. But all the Ninko hand throttles that I have 3 Ninko hand throttles. They'll all work on older systems. You just have to rewire them, okay? Now, what I recommend him do, I mean, that's a nice track. That's a nice wide track, okay? I mean, this is the old, and it looks like it's a nice track, too. This is the old a Revell. I mean, this stuff is classic. Everybody had one of these sets back in the 60s. There were so many Revell sets, okay, sold. Revell, you had Aurora, you had all these companies making sets for people. It's quite amazing, actually. So the big news is Robert Fish, but also that we are going to continue because the big sale that we had. Yes, can I help you? Okay. Oh, they want to tell you that Robert Fish says that he goes, we learned that Matt can practically swallow a sub whole.
Who said that?
Robert Fish.
What? When was that?
That was last week when you got that sub and you ate it within 2 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yes. So they wanted to let you know that you love to eat.
I love the food.
They love the food. The plane, boss. The plane. So we have some really cool big orders here. I'll show you all the cars this guy buys. Okay, so this guy bought the Thunderbird. And he also bought, let's see, how can I do this so you can see me the whole time? So if you want to buy a Nerf gun to really annihilate your children and have a blast, they're called the Blizzard, and they basically shoot 72 darts within 5 minutes, less than a minute. And they're called the Blizzard, and we have 3 different types of them. We have the Blizzard, the Tornado, and they basically, you hold it kind of like this in your hand, like this, and you pull the trigger, and they just shoot 72 Nerf darts within seconds. And they're called darts, D darts. All right, that was just a quick trick. That was just a quick endorsement of a product that we have. All right, so let's pull all these items here. And I'll show you them as I come down the aisle. So I've got that one. Then we've got a Nomad. Boy, we've sold 4 of these. I've sold 5 of these. I've sold 5 of these in the last day. Man, all of a sudden people are finding out about these cars. So we got that one. We've got Greenbird's Guide to, then we got the Ford Coupe. Ford Coupe. Guy ordered a Ford Coupe. I've got one of those. Okay, I just keep knocking. I gotta move these. I really do. I have to move these. These cannot be hanging right in the middle of the aisle. I'm gonna change these. And then we've got a Rocar, a lifelike, very inexpensive car, but they're fun. We've got the Hopper. Now the one thing about my hoppers is all my hoppers have the little flag at the end. Always want to make sure they have the flag at the end. Okay? And that's something very special. And then the last one is the Union 76, number 88. Number 88. And that guy has got that. And then we just need the Greenbird's Guide to Slot Cars. Oh, and then he ordered Bel Air. Dark red striped Bel Air, this one right here. That's a 55 with X2, 440 X2. And then a Aurora Tomy AFX GMC truck. Now these are very popular. Okay, and these are the bodies. I only have about 20 of these, so if you don't have one of these, you want to get one before they're gone. And then the guy ordered 2 of the Turgels. Now these are selling really fast. I think this car right here is going to be, you know, I have a long-term strategy. I think this one is going to be the hottest in the long term because no one's ever done this car. Okay, do you understand what I'm saying? No one has ever done this body. This body is a brand new body for this type of car. Now it might not be the exact, because this is the 2005, but that Turgel was actually done on the older car, the GT40. But at least it's a car, you know, that's what guys like. All right, so that's that guy. That guy is Sean Connor, and he's lives in Oregon, Washington. So he's getting into slot cars. I haven't even built mine. Yes, exactly. Yes. Okay, so the balloon ride's canceled today. Yes, balloon ride canceled today. We don't have balloon. All right, so this guy bought both of the off-road. So he got both of the off-roads. He's got the black and the red. So now he can race these. So we got one each of those. And a jump track kit. He got a jump track kit. Jump track. Do you know what we've sold a ton of lately? And that is 12-inch bank curves from Race Masters. I'm sold out. I've got more coming, but it's amazing. Everybody wants to get these Dodge Charger, Daytona. Well, I gotta go out in the sea container and get that. There, we sold another Nomad. Another Nomad. Unbelievable. 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 All right, so this guy, Michael Bryan, in Chicagton, Ohio. That's where my uncle lived. All right, so he bought a Super 3 Mustang. He got another one of the Chevy Bel Air Blurples. Unbelievable. That's the second one today. And he bought the pickup truck. And we got to get a Dodge Daytona outside and Extraction pickup shoes, which will send him the 4-gear, which are the same pickup shoes. Okay, so moving right along, we have a 3-pack, one Thunderjet, we have an orange car, Plymouth Cuda. And then he bought all 3 of the exclusives. All 3 of the exclusives. And then he got a Dodge Daytona. He bought a Dodge van, Dodge Charger. and a red Viper. 1503. So he just needs the Greenberg's Guide, the slot cars. Okay, so a lot of people have bought these Corvettes. Man, I probably should raise the price on these Corvettes. Everybody's buying these Corvettes. Everybody. So look at that. I sold another Nomad. Oh my goodness. I sold every single one of these. Another Nomad. Holy moly. And the oriented magnets. 4 of those. You want to get some good magnets are these oriented original magnets, non-MT magnets. Thunderjet tires. Original Thunderjet tires. A crossover track or a lap counter. And then pickup shoes. I'll have to get those up at there. And then this guy bought Auto World 9-inch straight. A 9-inch straight. A 17. So he bought a Race Masters, 9-inch straights, and then he bought some parts. And then one tune-up kit, Thunderjet. So he bought a good just assortment of stuff, and then I need to get him guide pins. 1111. Yes, Mac Henry.
This is going to Australia. Can I take it out and put it in a smaller package?
Yeah, just go ahead and do that.
Okay.
And right on that, yeah, just type, yeah. Make sure you include the back of that sheet, though.
That's what I was going to do, yeah.
Okay, it gives them that instructions and all that. Yeah, so what we want to let everybody know that unless you, for example, let me show you something here. Let me give you an example of something. I get tired of knocking into things. You know, I really do. We just don't have enough room in here. That's the problem. I don't have enough room. I don't have enough room to do anything. Here's what I want everybody to understand, that if we have this item, and this item can go into a box, a 7 or an 8x6'4" box, this hand throw, but it's in this huge packaging. Now, if you buy something like this and you want it like this and you're never going to take it out of the packaging, then put in the notes, please keep an original packaging. But if not, it's coming out of this packaging, and we're going to put it in a smaller box. Now, we'll give you the back of the package, which this gives you all the description to tell you the curve on racing different cars and where you put all the switches to hit wherever you want to in the ohms. Because this is a variable 16-inch dual hand throttle, which is just an awesome. This is the top of the line, okay? And I found a case of these things. Same thing with these. See, sometimes the packaging, this plastic is so old that it breaks. We're not going to send it in this packaging. We're going to take them out of the package. We'll send you the back of the package, but you're just going to get the track. Now, if you want the original packaging, just say, please send me the original packaging. Okay, because we're not going to do that, okay? I'll just tell you that right now. I got to send I got to send James or Rick Ramsey cars again because the cars that he was sent were all damaged because we didn't pack them correctly. So I'm missing. All right, so we got everything on that order. We got everything on that order except for the guide shoes. We got everything on this order. No, I didn't even pull this order yet. Most of it's over there, though. It's all over there. Plus, I got to get rims and tires from the sea container. Like, for example, this. So if you buy this, this is a prime example. So this guy ordered this. David B. Rocker. Okay. Now, to put this in a package that is cheaper and more efficient, is we have to take it out of this packaging. Well, I'm going to show you here. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to do this in all of these, is just show it like this, okay? Because we now can pack it like this and put it in a smaller box instead of shipping it in this big packaging here, okay? So he ordered a bunch of parts, so I can technically put all the parts that he ordered inside of this box, which is really cool. Right, guys? Does everybody understand me? I hope you guys do. I hope you are. I hope we're not. I hope you don't just disagree. You never want to disagree with me. No, I'm just kidding. You can disagree with me as much as you want. And that's what's being American, is that we can have a disagreement and still be friends. You know, I was watching this interview. I don't know if anybody's ever seen the movie Cowboys. John Wayne was a very political guy. And all these interviews I saw him, and all these people that worked with him and said that we were on completely political fence, but I could work with John. That's because he had respect for everybody. Nowadays, Hollywood, hell's bells, you can't even get along with anybody. Hell's bells. Oh gosh, here comes trouble. You better have Chick-fil-A. Okay, you gotta lock that door. You're supposed to have Chick-fil-A for us. You're supposed to have Chick-fil-A for us there.
They weren't open when I was down there.
Oh, you're a liar. Pants on fire.
It's too early. They don't sell donuts. Reindeer snot candy. That's a good one.
What?
Reindeer snot candy.
Reindeer snot candy. That is pretty cool stuff. Reindeer snot candy, okay? It's snot candy. It's snot candy. You know what I'm saying? It's snot candy.
Snot. It is snot.
It is snot. I just lost my glass.
Well, we're on our ways to the end times.
We're on our way to the end times. Uh-oh, now what's wrong with...
Well, I don't know. When you sit and you think about everything that's happening Just this month.
Well, my guys want me to talk about balloons, the
Just
balloons,
this
and so I'm going to be talking to my guys about all the balloons and what that has to do with everything.
Well, how is it that the first one was 60,000, the second was 40, and the third one was 20?
Well, you know, that's a very good question.
Then the question comes up, were the last two, since they were smaller, were those ours? And Biden just wanted to make himself, look good? Don't know.
Thunderjet commutator brushes, part number 12. Part number 12. Right here, he ordered 4 of them. So these are what you should be buying quite frequently, and that are these commutator brushes, okay? You need lots of these. All right, so that order is complete. 2, 3, 4. Okay, we got that done, we got that done, we got that done, we got that done. Okay, so that order is complete. I can put that down here. Now this order here's, I need 2 of the guide, the Wilmington guides. Mac, do you know where those are, the Wilmington guides? I need 2 of them.
What do they look like?
The catalog, or the Wilmington guides to Aurora slot cars. I think they're on the bottom there. I need 2 of them. 2 of them, my friend. 2. 1, 2. Very good, Mac. Are you You're sick. You know, you've got serious mental issues.
Tell me about it.
No, you do.
Yeah. I've been diagnosed by the professor. It means it's real.
It's real. Extraction pickup shoes, which is the key for those. Along with that, okay, so that's complete. I got that complete. That is complete here. Now, this order right here, this guy ordered Thunderjet guide pins. One of those, number 22, right? Okay, 1 of 22, right? And then Thunderjet pit kit, I got that. Oh, so you just ordered 1? Okay, so that was a simple one. Holy moly. I won't answer that, okay? I'll let you do that.
ProTinkerToys back, Henry speaking. How may I take your call?
Heck, Andrew. Okay, now what happened to that sheet? Oh, it's right inside of here.
That's where he left it.
I know.
Let me put you on brief hold to check the
Left.
okay?
Well,
So what's going on?
I start all wheat tomorrow.
You what?
Gonna be hauling the wheat.
Hey, did we get the Victory 400 lap counter?
Is that the guy that ordered one? Or it had a bad one?
So I don't know. He just asked that. I don't know.
The Victory 400 lap counter. There is no lap counter to the Victory 400.
Okay. All right.
I mean, it comes in the set. Oh,
Take it.
I'll take it. Hello? Okay, so what are you asking now?
Did we get Victory 400 lap counter?
Oh, no, it's not out yet. They're still working on it. Well, no, it's an app. See, they're coming out with an app. Do you have a Victory 400? All right, so if you look at the 5-inch straights, there's a hole in the 5-inch straights. There's a little pinhole there, okay? That was for the app, but they couldn't get the app to work by the time they shipped it, okay? Do you understand what I'm saying? And so that is coming later once they figure out the what they were coming in problems with is that the app would not adjust itself to different it's a coding problem. It wouldn't adjust itself to the different sizes of people's smartphones and iPads and computers. So they had to figure out this glitch, okay? you know, it's millions of pages of code, and they have to find out, okay, well, why isn't it jumping down to the size of a cell phone, or why isn't it jumping to the size of an iPad? You know, so people that are using all these different devices, when they download the app, that it's going to then sync with that piece of, and so when you buy it, you're going to get those two 5-inch trees again, but they're going to have a little sensor in them, okay? That will censor when the car goes over, then it will pop up on the app. You understand what I'm saying? No, well now I've already sent, I already sent the two lap counter from Carrera that works on HO for 2 laps, and I said to AutoWare, you need to make this right now. This needs to be a physical lap counter that will go over the track. But because everybody's into apps and everybody's got cell phones and all that kind of stuff, and you know, they thought that the long term is going to be with the app, which that's where they want to head to. Well, you know, you never know. Okay, I'm just saying that right now it's going to be an app, though. Okay. Yeah, we're very disappointed in you. Now, what was your name? So I can make fun of you on our live stream. What's your name? David Howard did not show up, guys, on New Year's Eve. And so I want to let David Howard know that we were highly disappointed that you did not show up. It's all right. Don't worry about it. Just make sure you just keep watching our live stream, because when Robert Fish comes, we're going to have a huge party. And so Robert Fish is from Canada. And when he comes to visit, we're going to have a huge sale, and we're going to have a cookout and croquet and slot cars and drones and everything. Oh, we do. Where are you from? Oh my gosh, you're right next door. Oh, 4 hours. Come on, man. Come on, man. All right, anything else you'd like to know? Well, hey, thank you very much for calling, okay? All right, bye.
I've got some 60-year-old.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are popular. Okay, we got 4 more of these in stock, which are full cars. They're from the Victory 400 set, and these are available right now. So are we all ready? Okay, so what we're going to do is Mac Henry's going to work here along with Dakota on Saturday. So I will probably leave here around 2 on Saturday to come to the church and get everything set up. I haven't decided what track I'm going to set up yet.
You know, Mike, he wants the biggest you got.
No, I don't want to do the biggest, okay? I would rather, because everybody's going to...
Do what you want.
I am.
You could do a few small ones if you wanted. If we got a lot of people, you want to be able to keep busy.
Well, see, what I'm thinking about doing is that the drones would actually be better in the sanctuary. And
I'm thinking that too.
And just put a couple tables with tracks so people can play within the other room. So that's what I'm planning on doing. I'm going to put a table up front at the church and one in the back, because what the object is, kids have to fly the drone from one table to the other table.
Right.
Okay, and land it. They have to land it.
Because if you just get them going like this.
No, I'm not going to.
You know, that's gonna be
it has to be I have to be organized. Okay, if I don't, I get highly upset. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe they get points if they learn how to flip.
Correct. Well, I'm going to have prizes to give
something
away.
Like that.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, that's kind of what I was saying. Mike has in his head. You know what? We're on, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. So talk about Mike now. What's wrong here, Mike? No, people have their own ideas. He wants a big.
Well, no, he told me before. I just not even know about it.
Well, then don't tell him.
And I do that. And then what does he do? As soon as he finds out, boom. And let's do this. Well, let's do this. And he texts me. How come Brian and Brad didn't have the right dates or something like that?
Wait, I thought it said the 19th.
No. It's in the bulletin. But he gets all flustered. It's like,
I thought it said the 19th, honestly.
Unless Cindy put it in wrong. Maybe I didn't pay attention, but it's the 18th on Saturday.
Yeah, okay.
Because Sunday you can't do it because he does his thing.
Right.
And then he has the youth. There's
Correct.
no way to do it.
No, you're right.
So, well, that's my idea. And then we've got chili and hot dogs we're having.
Who's making the chili?
It's already made. It's been in the freezer, I guess.
Hey, I don't like chili. Okay, chili's bad for you.
Chicken nuggets. You need chicken
I need
nuggets.
chicken nuggets.
He's like a vampire, but
I
for
want chicken nuggets. Lots of chicken nuggets.
I want to get some, just throw them in a bowl, and then
About
put
chicken?
chili on them.
Yeah, chicken nugget and chili.
Yeah, that's funny there, you dweebo.
It's real funny.
You're a sad little, you're a sad example of a human being.
You're sad.
See, Chick-fil-A should do a thing where they offer a deal if you buy, for a get-together like this.
You think so? I mean, come on, man. All right, so I'm going to leave these orders right here in this basket until you get somewhat caught up, okay?
Okay.
So I don't want to put pressure on you.
We're on the right.
We're on the right path. Don't worry about it. Everything will be fine. And don't worry. I mean,
Sam got a hold of me one time. I'm like, I told him two.
everything will be wonderful. Everything is wonderful when
Sorry,
you're
I gotta
part of a
I
team.
gotta go over and set up the laser shooting. So I've got to get tapped into the Wi-Fi and get all that, set. And then once it's done, I'm done.
The drone thing is really easy. I've got about 20 batteries, so I'll have enough batteries to do at least, how long is this thing? An hour?
Probably not. It's probably if it's starting at 5, it's gonna go to 7 or 8.
5, 6, 7,
3.
2 hours. Well, I mean, I have enough batteries for them to practice on.
Whatever, But that's what the slot guard picks up there, just separate it out, you let batteries charge up, they go do that for a while.
Correct.
If there's anything else we can come up with, I don't know.
No, let's not complicate things.
I don't want to complicate it, but I'm just saying, in order to keep everybody busy or something.
Yeah, everybody have plenty of fun. Okay, we'll
Yeah.
put a couple layouts set up there, and I know he had those 4 tables. We put those 4 tables together, and we'll just put a nice oval layout and let the kids race. And
I don't know whether the 4-car or 2-car.
I'm just gonna do 2 cars, 2 tracks of 2 cars with an intersection, so they're gonna smack. They can crash.
We're gonna have somebody monitoring that.
Correct.
So the kids ain't just.
Correct. We're gonna have plenty of adults there, aren't we?
Well, it should be. It's
Okay.
just,
We're
gonna appoint people
right. Exactly.
because I can't. He put it on Facebook like he's inviting the whole internet. Okay, so I have no idea how many people may show up.
Maybe nobody will show up.
Maybe nobody. But there again, if a bunch of people I don't know show up, I've got my 40 and my 380 laying out there for the laser shooting, then all of a sudden they come up missing. So I'm gonna have to be right there.
Oh, those are real guns,
Oh yeah.
but they have lasers on them.
It's a laser cartridge, and every time you pull the trigger, squeeze the trigger, the firing pin hits the back of that cartridge, and a laser.
Okay, so they're safe, but they're you don't want them stolen.
I don't want them stolen. I can still go out and back and shoot groundhogs with them if I want.
Groundhogs? Why would you shoot a groundhog? Groundhogs are nice.
They're pests. They destroy crops.
Yeah,
Groundhogs?
Oh yeah, they tore up my shooting range.
You're a kid. Well, you're an evil person to believe that.
Went out 3 in the morning, the dogs were up and went out.
That's
Coon
sad.
on the tree. Here, let
They're
me
just
show
a
you. I'll
groundhog.
show you something. This is what's
They
sad.
can get in your basement and
Oh, you guys have got serious issues.
destroy your pond.
Man, Mac, you're just a really sick.
They've got a round just
You're a
for
sick.
groundhogs.
You're a sick individual. You know that?
Yeah.
A sick individual. Alrighty, so oh my gosh! Oh, his dogs are tearing a groundhog to
No,
pieces.
that's a coon. That is.
Oh, that's a coon?
It was still alive when it dropped out.
Oh my gosh! That's disgusting. That was in your yard? It was a coon? Oh, a raccoon.
Yeah, it was up in the tree, and I.
Well, why were they doing it? Why did you do that? Why? It's a raccoon.
Because the coon will eat my chickens.
Oh yeah, you don't want them to eat.
They're opportunistic. Raccoons are very opportunistic.
You know.
And so the dogs what did you shot it? And then what are they doing with it?
Well, it was still alive a little bit when it fell out of the tree, just like a coon dog does. If once they hold it till you get it.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, I went out years ago. I went coon hunting with a guy, and you shoot one out. As soon as it drops there, that coon dog's like, poof.
Really? Oh, gee, that's disgusting. Okay, you better hope the YouTube police don't dock you for showing that. That's true. I forgot about that. That's what's so ridiculous. Hey, SVR, good to see you here. SVR, that's right. Nope, Slot Car Valley Racing. That's right. We're one big happy family. We can have disagreements, guys, but we cannot take this personally, okay? Let me show you something.
I got a question.
Yes.
So you're saying this is out, so I'm just going to refund that to the customer?
Yeah.
Just refund it? Okay.
Well, you know what? Is there an email on there?
Should be.
Yeah, send him an email to call me today.
Okay.
About that. Okay, so there's a famous line in a famous movie in 1994 where Buzz Lightyear or Woody comes up to Buzz Lightyear and says, "You're a toy." Okay? These are toys, okay? These are toys, okay? Let's remember that, okay? This is all fun, okay? It's all fun, all right? Now, we might say things that we might regret later. I've done that many times.
Every day.
I do that every day.
Several times a day, probably.
I do that.
But we forgive him.
Let's forgive him because I'm a great man, okay? Great men deserve great things to...
Why is he laughing?
I can't handle it sometimes. Oh, my goodness. Oh, okay. All right, so great. All right, so we're okay then?
We're all set.
We're all set. So you're going to run to Chick-fil-A for us?
Yes.
Don't wait on me.
Go wait on you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what do you have to do?
I got stuff I got to finish up today so I can
What?
go tomorrow.
What do you have to do?
I got stuff out of the
What do you have to do? See, this is what I'm talking about,
Like
people.
you.
They
Like
just...
you. What do you got to do?
I'm pulling orders
Oh, no,
right
come
now.
on. What do you got to do?
I'm pulling orders.
You have to really do it.
Well, no, I don't have to. I could go on a road trip to Chick-fil-A, but they don't always want me to go on a road trip to Chick-fil-A. They like me here and talking to my customers.
You need to put one in.
Put one in what?
Put Chick-fil-A. Put one in.
Put one in No, because then I would be here every day and then I would get bored of it.
No.
See, I haven't been to Chick-fil-A. No, listen, I have not been to Chick-fil-A since last Wednesday. It's almost a week.
Well, I can tell you're losing weight.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. Real funny there. What a bozo. Unbelievable. All right, Matt Fagan.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go pull some of these orders here. All righty. What did Robert Fish say? Robert Fish has got Google eyes. All right, we got some new orders that come in this morning. Let's go ahead and pull these. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, goodness roar. Okay, so let's see here. What do we got here? What do we have here? So we have another 3-pack. Somebody ordered all 3 of our exclusives. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hey, yeah, I meant to tell anybody. Hey, if anybody doesn't have anything to do from, let's see, if you don't have anything to do from February the 21st all the way to March 5th, you can drive with me down to Las Vegas and then fly back on the 5th of March. So if anybody wants to come with me to, or if you want to just come to, if you want to fly to Vegas, okay, so let me offer this to somebody that's got the money and it's got time and doesn't matter, he just likes to do whatever he wants. From March 2nd to March 5th, that's Thursday through Saturday, I'm going to be doing the diecast Gen Con, or whatever you call it. What did he call it? The SuperCon. I'm going to be doing SuperCon. So if you want to come and help me at SuperCon, I'm going to be staying at the Circus, and which is pretty much close to where we're going. And you can come help me set up the racetrack, and I'll get you tickets. And then if you wanted to, you know, in the evening, you don't have to necessarily hang out with me. If you and your wife want to come, and your wife does things, but then during the show, you're working with me at the show, and that's Thursday through Saturday. Okay, so that I'm offering that to people that want to come and visit and help. All right. So all right. Now the next one is somebody ordered some compact track. I have a ton of compact track. I have so much compact track. I have so much compact track. It is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Do you know how I got all this compact track? It is quite amazing. So we were selling, back in 2009, we sold I spent the entire month of November in 2009 in Texas doing demonstration. You know, have you ever gone to Costco and you see all those demonstrators for different corporate companies that are demonstrating their product? Well, I went to Texas for the whole month, and I literally did about 40 lives for every weekend. I was at a different Costco setting up, and so I would do the demonstration there, and we were selling compact sets, we were selling digital sets, and I think a digital and compact. When I got back from that show, my warehouse, my workshop, the one you know about where the racetracks is, it was completely filled with sets that were returned. And so I had to take all these sets apart, and I got all these parts from it. And I must have had 1,000 pieces of track. All right, now this guy ordered some, he ordered some fly cars. I'll come over here to some fly cars. So tomorrow, we'll have the Robert Fish discount on some new cars that are going to be on sale. And you'll know that tomorrow morning. A big news, really big news. Really big news, really big show. Really big show, really big show. Okay. I need 44. I need 44. And a 47. Well, where are all these cars? I don't have any of these cars in here. I've got plenty out there. It's amazing. None of this stuff is right here. None of it. None of it is right. Oh my goodness, I get so upset about this. I just don't, I can't get people to work. That's the problem. Unbelievable. Okay, we've sold another Nomad, the club car. "10 years from now, all these cars will be super, super rare." I mean, you know, the fact of the matter is that if we keep going at the rate we are, if we go at the rate we're going, man, there'll be so many new people into slot cars. It's going to be sickening. Sickening. So we ordered some 9-inch and some 3-inch. You should always have a half a dozen of these in your inventory, which I told you that last Wednesday. Last Wednesday, or Tuesday. Yeah, that's right. I told you that last Tuesday. Last Wednesday, we were shut down because of the power outage here in Wayne, Ohio. All right, now this guy ordered some really nice cars. He ordered the red Batmobile, which we're out of, and he ordered the Charger. Let's see, Lisa, we value your partnership at ProTinkerToys, but regrettably, we recently switched to a new operating system that produced your requested Ford 4409 was displayed is available, but it's actually out of stock. Therefore, we're unable to adequately fulfill your request. In order to better serve you going ahead, Brian Young, would you like to give me a call? You had to write that essay. He's worse than Robert Fish.
No, I had wrote this essay a month ago, and I just added to it. I haven't saved an auto response.
Oh, okay. Hey, what are you doing?
Now I'm standing here getting ready to talk to you.
Do you have my check?
I can get it.
You were supposed to have my check here last week.
Though.
I was giving you terms and credit, and you failed me. I'm very disappointed. I don't know if I can talk to you anymore.
He's doing the live stream, so people are watching, and that's why he's putting on a show.
No, I'm not. That's why I'm putting on a show. What a jerk you are.
Which one of us? Or both of us?
Both of us. We're
He's-
both jerks.
We're both
Why?
jerks.
What can I help you with?
I just wanted to touch base with you.
I'm doing a live stream today. Hold on a second. Give me a second here.
No, take your time.
I don't have time. I don't have time. I can't give you time that I don't have. You know what I'm saying? What do you need? Hold on a second.
I need
Give me a minute
to
here.
deliver that sidecar so you can get
Hold
your
on
truck.
a second. Just calm down. Relax. Hey, I know what I can have you do today. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh, I just thought of that. Holy cow, guys. Guess what?
You want chicken nuggets from Burger King.
I want chicken nuggets from Chick-fil-A. Holy cow, I might be able to con him to go do that.
But the chicken nuggets at Burger King are already chewed and digested.
That's about the truth. Okay.
I mean, don't you want to eat healthy?
No, I do not. Where's your hat, Petty Officer, 3rd class?
I took it off as I just got back from the VA.
Okay, well, that okay, what did they say?
They said that I'm still alive.
They're still alive? What, any bad news, or?
I have pneumonia.
You have pneumonia?
Yeah, I got. I have a
How did you get a
UTI.
pneumonia? You know, that happens a lot when people that are in their 80s, they get pneumonia, and if they don't watch themselves, like you wearing socks. So you walk around that house without socks on.
That's right. Because
And that's why you got pneumonia.
my feet look almost as good as a troll's.
I know that. No,
So
it's
I
not
don't put
trolls.
socks on
It's
because-
hobbits.
Actually, yeah, they do look.
I
a lot
caught
like-
him in his house without wearing socks. And that's a great way to get ammonia.
Ammonia, right?
You always should wear socks on your feet.
But
Now, if
don't
I
wear-
have to come over there and take care of you, it's really going to get hard on me, okay?
Oh, I get that. I get that.
I got to put on I want to get the van, but we're having problems with Mark, with his drivers, because we found out that he lost, see, he doesn't have any responsibility, and he lost his his identification, his wallet. See, these teenagers, they don't understand that your wallet is part of your body. You keep it with you at all times. And, well, he lost it. Well, they went to go get driver's license on Friday, and they found out that he has a criminal record in New Mexico because somebody stole his identity, okay, and got driver's license and an airline or a pilot's license to fly an airplane. Can you believe it? And so when she went in there, we can't give Mark an ID because he's got a criminal record in New Mexico. So we have to figure out how we're going to fix all this with Mark, with his identification. Is that why you came in here today to talk about, or what did you want today anyways?
I just want to know if you tried to come by the house to drop that stuff off.
I couldn't because
That's fine.
because Saturday was. What was wrong with Saturday? Oh, I was waiting for. I was in the shed the whole day because I was waiting for the Sentinel to come in and do an article, which they did. They were 4 hours late. They were supposed to be there at 11. He got delayed because of his brother, I think he said. So they got there around 1. And then I had a couple other guys show up. And so I couldn't get out of there and get over and because I've got all the stuff there. So when I get off tonight.
Well, the reason I asked you that was because I was gone.
Smack your hand. There you go.
Stop it. Do you know what this is?
What is this?
It's a dead one of these.
It's a dead one of these? This is a dead one of these?
Right.
Okay, so
that
go
was
on.
A kid joke.
All right, go on.
I kicked the slats out of my crib the first time I heard that.
Did you? All right, what else?
Anyway, I just wanted to let you know that because I wasn't home, I was at the clinic last night. I went over there
and what did they tell you to do about your ammonia? Walk around like that without
it?
Look at him, you guys. He's walking. He's got ammonia, and he's walking around with a T-shirt. Okay, he doesn't have a hat on. Where's your petty officer? Salute me.
Without a cover.
That's right. Without a cover. You're now docked.
All right, one more time.
I can't handle it. This is just too much fun sometimes.
They told me to go to the VA hospital in Ann Arbor.
Did you go there?
No, not yet.
Why?
To take care of what ails me. My blood pressure.
See, now I haven't. So I could, if I was in the military. So is that for anybody that was in the military?
VA hospital? It's a walk-in.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Walk-in 24/7.
Where's that?
In Ann Arbor.
No, where's the one here in town?
On Detroit Avenue.
Oh, in Toledo.
Right.
So what, don't they have enough facilities there or what?
It's not a walk-in, it's by appointment only.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, they said I really screwed things up by walking in there and as sick as I was.
See, they don't care. Honestly, they don't care. That's the really sad part about the VA, is they really don't care.
They do care.
Oh, come on now.
I was treated like I was a 4-star admiral.
You're kidding me.
No, I'm not kidding you. They treated me.
Did they really?
They did. And they
well, one of these days I'm going to have to start using them, but I don't need it right now. I'm in physical fit, baby. I couldn't be. I was going to, so Mark kind of he disrespected me yesterday. Okay, Mark did.
He did.
He did, and I was highly upset. And I was going to confront him, and I was going to say, you know what? You're getting bigger than I am, but I'm going to tell you right now. We can go at it right now, you and I. I guarantee you might inflict some damage on me, but I'm telling you right now. Now, I didn't tell him this. This is what I was thinking about saying to him. But I'm going to inflict some damage on you. Now, yes, you're bigger than me right now, okay? And you might take me down, but I tell you, I'm going to make it painful every minute. Every pain that you inflict on me, I'm going to inflict on you. Don't ever disrespect me again. Oh, I was so furious yesterday. Oh, my goodness.
And what did he say?
No, I didn't say anything to him. He just wanted to go out with his friends last night. And so I came home last night. He said, can I go out with my friend to dinner? I said, no. And he goes, why? I said, I don't have to give you an answer. It's no. And so then he came in the shed with his friends, and his friend asked me, can Mark come with me? I said, no. Do you understand what no means? No. And so he's gonna want to do something tonight, and I'm gonna say no. And then he's gonna ask me, and I'm gonna then say, because I'm trying to get myself into lower pressure mode, because I don't have blood pressure. I have zero blood pressure. Okay, and so I've got to figure out how I'm going to.
Have somebody puncture your carotid artery or something?
No, I just don't have blood pressure. I have a normal pressure. It's just normal. I don't have high. I don't have low. I just have pressure. You know what I'm saying?
Well, mine floats all over the place.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Well, that's because you don't put socks. Do you have socks on right now?
No.
He doesn't have socks on, guys. He doesn't have socks on, and he's got ammonia. Oh, I'm going to smack you one of these days.
Well, my feet are toasty warm.
They're not toasty warm. Dear Lord, please help me. Help me not to smack him around, Petty Officer 3rd Class. Robert, Richard.
EN3SS.
EN3SS. All right, I'll give you the SS. All right, the EN3. I'll give you the EN3, and I'll give you the SS. Okay, because you worked for it, but you have no. You are a third class compared to petty officer first class. First class, baby. I want you to understand what that means. First class. You know, here's a story. Okay, so here's a trivia story, guys. Make sure you guys remember this. So.
You were in how long and you didn't make E7?
I did because I was going to get out of the Navy. That's why. They were going to give me chief, actually. So I was on board the Waterford, okay? And it was a dry dock. And all of a sudden, I got this new officer, supply officer. It was a female. Had no idea what she was doing. She comes down here, starts to tell me exactly what to do. And I'm telling her, this is not how you do this. And I gave up. I just said, okay, fine. You think you know about everything? I'm going to let you do it. And for the first time ever, I failed my supply exam. Because we get, every quarter, we get inspected. And I always ace my inspection. Always. It was always an ace. Well, I failed it. And I failed it intentionally. I probably shouldn't have, but I did it because I wanted to show her, you know what, you're not as big as you think you are. Because I could sabotage you, and believe me, this was
so if you failed the test, she did too.
Yes. Okay, so I'm downstairs in the bottom of the ship, and I'm kind of organizing things in the supply room. She comes down, and she goes, "I don't like this. I don't like how you have all these boxes on the floor. You need to change all this." I literally livid. I said, "I'm not listening to you. You're an idiot." And I jumped all the way, literally from the bottom of the deck all the way up to the second deck. I went right up into the captain or the XO's office, slammed the door open. He goes, I am not working with that woman again. She has no idea what she's doing. I am done. Well, then I had to go to captain's mast. So they wrote me up for captain's mast.
Sure.
So I'm going to captain's mast. I'm in the captain's office. He then looks at me. He goes, they can't do anything to me because my records. So I've already been in 6 years. They're 4.0. Everywhere on it is 4.0. There's never any a mark anywhere on my record. Always. He can't just all of a sudden, bump me or dock me. And I had just. So he said, what we're going to do is we're going to put you on administrative restriction, okay, for 30 days. So I had to, and this was just after I proposed for my wife. So I had to live on the Waterford for 30 days. And at the end of 30 days, or maybe it was the first day, I had just got first class. I got on board when I think it was the day that I was going to captain's mast. Everybody was saying, congratulations, Petty Officer First Class, Petty Officer First Class, Petty Officer First Class. And then I go to captain's mast. Well, he can't take away the first class because how is he going to justify this kid being 4.0 for the last 9 years, and all of a sudden he's flipping out? Well, it's because of that stupid woman. Well then, so I'm off this ship, okay? Her name was Lieutenant Bijou, okay? I'll never forget her name. I'm walking along the pier, okay? And she comes up to me, she goes, "Petty Officer Young?" I go, "Yes, ma'am, how you doing?" I just wanted to tell you how much I appreciated you as a supply office, and I didn't realize how much you really did and how much you really knew on that ship. And I'm sorry that I might have caused any problems with you.
It was nice of her to do that.
Oh, I said, well, thank you very much, ma'am. There's no knowing, I don't have any real regrets. I just, that's just the way things are, so that kind of, blew all over. So that's a trivia story. I'll ask you, when did I get my first class? So, oh, I got so many sub stories.
Have a lot to learn.
Oh, a lot to learn.
And one of the most important lessons is to listen to their non-coms.
Yes, exactly. Well, see, and that's why a lot of non-coms or a lot of officers didn't like to be on the Waterford, because the captain and the XO were basically, and I forgot the terminology, they were actually
Mustangs.
What?
They were Mustangs.
Mustang. I know.
Mustang is
They were a chief, and then they became an officer.
right. That's a Mustang.
Okay, but and so
Worked
a lot
their way up through the
right. I thought there was another. I thought there was
an
what was the other term you said?
Maverick.
Maverick. I don't know if that was it or not. There was another term I thought they used. But anyways, a lot of the officers didn't like when a chief became an officer because they thought that he didn't deserve it.
Well, that's nonsense. That's horseshit.
No, I know that, but that's the culture that it is in the Navy.
Yeah.
But you're right. They don't listen enough to the enlisted. They think they just know everything.
The last commanding officer of the USS Louisville, fast attack, Los Angeles class fast attack boat. He enlisted as a raw recruit and worked his way up to a full commander, and he commanded the Louisville, and he was the CO when they decommissioned her.
Really? Well, that's
and
the only.
He came to visit me here in Wayne, Ohio, at my house.
There's only one submarine movie that I do not watch. I watched it once, and I said, "This is not how this goes."
Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea.
No, I love that show. It was with Denzel Washington and Gene Hackman, called. Come on, guys, help me.
They were arguing about the
Nukes.
on horses in Vienna. Gene Hackman said they're Portuguese, and
yeah, they were going to
Denzel Washington said no, they're Spanish.
Or something.
Spanish riding school.
Anyways, they're going to have to launch some, and I was trying to tell, I took a friend with me or a kid with me, and I told him, this is not, I said the chain of command is something that is revered, and if the captain deems that this has to happen, he doesn't know what's going on. You can't write a story where there's a lot of hypotheticals, okay? Either it's happening or it's not happening. You can't second guess. You can't sit there, and I said this would never happen on a nuclear submarine. Never.
No.
I said, and that's why I said, this is the stupidest movie ever. I'm not ever watching it again.
I have a submarine and a supply story.
What?
We went over to it was a naval holiday.
No, not for October. Crimson Tide. It was called Crimson Tide. Terrible movie. Terrible submarine movie. Terrible! Oh my goodness! Oh. Anyways, go ahead.
We went. It was Armed Forces Day.
Yeah.
And that's a holiday in the military.
Yes.
Okay. It was on a Tuesday.
Yes.
And I was selected as part of a working party. So you're going over to the Arcturus, and we're going to get supplies.
Yes.
So they had a big stake truck, and they had a list. And because it was a holiday, the second class who was helping us he was aboard the Arcturus. He gave us the list of stuff that we had ordered and paid for, and he says, just send your men down into the hold and their conveyors. Just put it on, stack them on the conveyors, and your party can just load it on the truck up here. He says, if you need me for anything, I'll be in my bunk. You know what that means?
No, why?
We got away with about 3 times the supplies that we
Oh, really?
paid for.
Well, that happened to me once. I was inventory, and this was on the Waterford. I was going down to inventory our foul weather gear, they called it. You know, thermal underwear, jackets, and I went through it. I said, I'm missing, because I just got a big, because we were coming into winter, and we always painted submarines, and so all the crew member needed foul weather gear when they painted the submarines. They would be out there rolling them with rollers,
right,
in the winter, and so. I told my supply officer, or he was the exec actually, I said, hey, I'm missing 22 of these, I'm missing 20 of these, I'm missing 10 of these. And it happened last night. So he got on the 1MC and he says, attention crew members, as of right now, we are in a, what do you want to call it? Nobody could go. Nobody could leave the ship. Okay.
All hands restricted to the
ship. All hands restricted to the ship. No one is leaving. Okay. And if the items that were taken are not returned by 4 o'clock, okay, or 1,400 hours, 1,600 hours, then everybody is going to be on a 30-day restriction. And so we're sitting around there. I'm in my office, which is at the other end of the boat, or it's at the bow of the boat. And I'm sitting down there, and I go down every hour to check into. I didn't sit down there the whole time. I didn't want to think on any of the crew members who did it. So and then all of a sudden I went down the last time, like at 3:30. I went down there, and there was a big pile of thermal underwear, shirts and pants there. They just stacked. And I called up that kid, Captain, they're back now.
We did. We took the stuff off the Arcturus, and loaded. I was down below with a third class navigator. What's the navigator's rate now? Yeoman.
Yeah, Newman.
No. Yeoman.
No, navigator. Navigator. That one I don't know.
Anyway, he had the list, and he said, "Check." He said, he pointed to a box. He said, "Throw this on the conveyor." And I look at the box. It's got a stamp right on it. What's in the contents? And we got to filet mignon. I grab one, put it on the conveyor like that. I said, "Well, grab another one." He said, "Chef, what are you doing?" He's the only one of those boxes. Well, you think I think we're gonna run out of these. Put 4 more boxes on there.
Hey, Brian, U.S. Cargo.
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. I gotta get this. Hold on. Don't let him take anything out. No. Hold on. got that pop? Oh, you give him a cookie too, or a candy bar? Okay, sorry about that. We had some boxes delivered. I got some boxes delivered. And they were charging me a liftgate fee, and I'm not in a residential. And they couldn't take it off the bill, so I had to write it on there, no liftgate used. But actually, it was nice, and he used the liftgate. So technically, I'm not. It's a long story, but I told him I didn't want to pay for the liftgate. It was only enough. We could have had that unloaded in 2 minutes, but he wanted to get out of here real quick. So I said, go ahead and liftgate it. And he wrote on it, no liftgate used. So
when I drove for Old Dominion, we never charged for a liftgate.
You're Old Dominion? You were for Old Dominion?
Yeah, look at this. Yeah.
Old Dominion. Look at that. When did you do that? Back in the 1920s?
How did you know? That was before they even...
They charged $75 to
Yes.
do that.
Isn't that
That's
amazing?
highway robbery.
It is highway robbery.
Up and down on a
Yes.
button.
And and I said no liftgate, so I'm not going to get. I need to scan that and then email it to him. Okay, guys. So those are some stories that we've told you guys.
Yeah, sure.
So this is Robert. This is Richard's Old Dominion shirt jacket. So he's Petty Officer 3rd class. I'm Petty Officer 1st class. SS. We're both SSs, okay? That means we are the... I always tell people that submariners, we're the top 10%.
No, top 2%.
I thought it was 10%.
2%.
All right, we're the top 2% of the military, okay?
Well, for whatever that's worth.
Well, for whatever... Well, no, because a lot of... I'm telling you...
I can't go to the grocery store and buy groceries with it.
That's right. There were a lot of guys that went through submarine school that graduated, that went on the submarine, and after sea trials, they weren't on board anymore. I remember a lot of them. And I go, hey, what happened with him, Chief? Or, hey, why is he not on board? He couldn't hack it. And I said, couldn't hack what? Being on a submarine? Why would you want to do this? This is the most awesome thing. It's almost like being in outer space on a submarine.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I never had a problem.
I never had a problem. I enjoyed every minute of it. I could do it right now. Matter of fact, those are the only dreams that are realistic to me, are my submarine dreams.
I used to have dreams that I re-enlisted.
Did you? That's what I did.
I still have dreams that I have dreams now that I re-enlisted at the age of 70 and I'm 80 years old.
Yes.
And I pulled the wool over the eyes of the recruiter.
Yeah,
and lied about my age.
And all these young whippersnappers, I'm coming in there going, oh, look at this guy. He's 60 years old. How can he be in the military? Yeah, it was a lot of fun, my friend. A lot of fun.
Yeah, the last dream I had, the exec come up to me and said, you get a little long in the tooth, don't you think, Sheckler? How old are you again? And I tell him, well, to tell you the truth, sir, I was saving it until...
So what's the news, guys? Okay, so they want me to go into... I already talked about the big news. The big news was earlier today.
Ukrainians beat Russia?
The Ukrainians beat Russia, or the Russians beat Ukrainians? All right. All right, so what are your plans today?
Deliver that sidecar if I can, but my sweetheart's got some honeydews for me.
What are your honeydews?
I have to go over to Elmore and pick up a recliner and throw it in the back of the white truck, and she's going to drive it down to her son in Lexington, Kentucky.
That's what you're so are you going to bring it back here?
I'm going to bring it back here. I'm not going to Lexington. She is.
When's she doing that?
Supposedly this afternoon.
Lexington, Kentucky? That's like a 4-hour drive.
5.
5. Okay, so she's going, you're going to go to Elmore. So that means that we're kind of out of the Chick-fil-A run then, right?
Right. Matter of fact, I better get my ass in gear.
Unbelievable. I can't believe all these people failing me today. All the things I do for people and nobody wants to do anything for me.
Hey, I forgot to finish my story.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's going to finish the story, guys. All right, let's listen to this, okay?
We loaded this steak truck up.
Yes.
With about 3 times of the rations that we food.
So you stole all that
We
food?
stole all that food.
Unbelievable.
Went on the pond. Well, it started when I overheard the chief cook mention something about not being given enough money to provide provisions for the crew. And I thought, well, we can fix that. So we went aboard the Arcturus, and I was down in the hold, and I started throwing stuff on the conveyor. And second class engineman up topside, Nui, hollered down. He said, "What are you guys putting on here?" He said, "This is not on the list. Put it on the truck. Everybody's in bed. Nobody's sleeping. They're all sleeping. Put it on the truck. Nobody's going to see it." We had provisions, dry provisions. They all came in cases, fiber cases, all standard size.
Yep.
3 layers high on the deck, everywhere on that boat. We walked around like this because there wasn't enough room. And we ate our way down to the deck. So we were out for a month on patrol.
Really?
And we were due to head back to Yokosuka. And we got a call that our replacement was still in dry dock. That would be the USS Greenlee was supposed to replace. That was on the USS Pommet on SS 486. And Westcom, whatever they're called, asked the captain if we had enough provisions to stay out for another month. He said we do.
See, isn't that funny how all that ended up being needed anyway?
Yeah, it was all needed. Because we had provision, and we got back, we had enough provisions to get us all
No,
the
he
way
was
back
not
to
in
San
World
Diego.
War II, you guys. He was in the 60s. You were in the 60s, right?
60 to 64.
60 to 64. He was in from 60 to 64. He's 80 years old. He would have just missed
Vietnam was just starting when I got out.
right. No, what I'm saying is you just missed Korean War.
Oh, I was like 12, 13.
That's what I'm
during
saying.
the
You
Korean
missed
War.
it by because like the people that are 90 now, those are Korean War
vets.
guys.
Yeah.
If they're 90, if you're 60 or if you're 80, then you're in the 60s. You were in during the 60s, and if you're 70s, then you would have been Vietnam. And if you're my age, 60, then you would have been in during Reagan.
Right.
The big build-up, the Reagan years.
Yeah. Well, my friend, I got to get my ass
All
in
righty,
here.
thanks a lot.
Yeah.
All right, and get socks on, please. I don't want you to catch an pneumonia and die on me. All right? And get me my check.
I'm not going to be catching.
You should have that invoice. You better get that invoice.
I'm going to be fending it off.
You better get that invoice to me, or I'm going to have the police come and arrest you.
Later.
And if you feel like you want to, if you're in time and you want to get me Chick-fil-A, just call me. Do you have a cell phone?
No.
Unbelievable.
What do you need a cell phone for?
You need one.
Later.
Later. All right, so I'm going to sit down for a minute because I've talked nonstop. And I'm going to tell you the big news. There isn't, I'm not just kidding about the big news. There's no big news. Everybody loves the big news thing, you know? All right, who's that? Hello? Everybody loves when I do the big news. What big news? Why are these staples over here? All righty, so do you keep doing? Mac is getting his special boxes I got him. I got those yesterday. I ordered those on, I ordered those yesterday. Isn't that funny? I ordered these boxes yesterday.
Where'd they come from?
And they came from the Illinois warehouse. That is funny how they left.
That's capitalism.
That's capitalism.
Hail
That's right.
capitalism!
Hail capitalism. See, now I can't do my scanner because I don't know how to use the scanner.
All you gotta do, bro, look. Watch.
No, because I like to do it from here. I can't now. Can't do it from my computer. Brian Young, Pro Tinker.
Hello?
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm terrible. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. As soon as I got a hold of you, I've got a couple questions.
All righty. What are your questions?
I've seen some toys you got in there with that, the tracks and race cars.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I hear you now, man. What are they costing?
Okay, well, where are you calling from?
Toledo?
Oh, you're right down you're right up the road here. We're in Wayne, Ohio. We're about 25 miles from you.
Okay.
All right, so what race set? Okay, so what part of Toledo are you from? South End. Oh, by the zoo. All right, that's easy. All right, so the best way to get here from where you are is you want to get on 280, and you want to take 280 east, basically. 280. Let's see. Toledo, Toledo. Ohio. I want to make sure I tell you the correct way of getting out here. Yeah, because you want to take 280 and you want to go through Oregon, and you want to keep on 280 until you hit 23. All right? Yeah, then when you get on 23, you're going to see an exit to get onto Pemberville Road, okay? And you're going to take Pemberville Road south all the way through Pemberville, and then you're going to come across Route 6, and then you're going to come all the way to 281. It's not going to dead end, but it's going to come, and on the right-hand side, you're going to see Nate, N-A-T, Nate garbage disposal. It's a garbage, and then you're going to turn right onto 281, and that's going to take you right into Wayne, okay? And we're a huge metropolis. There's over 800 people that live in the town of Wayne.
And one sore head.
Thousands of people here that don't know that they live here, but they don't. Anyway, so we're in the downtown Wayne. We're right across the street from the post office and next to ATEC Automotive. But the Victory 400 set is the one you probably saw, which is the 4-lane layout, okay? Yeah, and that set is $379. Now we have smaller price sets. We have sets that start at $90, pardon me, and $79. They're normally $399, but we have them on sale for $379 for people that come into the store. And that's a 4-lane with wireless hand throttles, 4 cars, and it fits on a 4x sheet of plywood. And it's our most popular set. Now, we have smaller sets. You know, we have sets that start at $99. I would, because that's what most people do. They buy that one. Well, here's what they do, my friend. They buy that one and the Super International. The Super International has the faster cars, and then the Victory 400 has the Aurora, or actually they're called the Auto World Extraction cars, which are really popular. Okay, and we have all that product, and we are open from 12 to 5 Monday through Saturday. Saturday, and it takes about yeah. So if you're next to the zoo, Yep. Yes. Yep, exactly. Yes, you're exactly Toledo Art Museum. I'm trying to think where Toledo, Maumee. Okay, Toledo Zoo. Okay, do you live near the Toledo Zoo? Are you more south or more north of it? Beverly, Heather Downs. All right, so you're more toward Toledo than toward Maumee, then, would you say? Correct. I'm just saying, are you closer to Maumee or Toledo? No, that's what I'm saying. But you're saying you're 2 miles from. Okay, all right, yeah. So 281 would be the best way to get here. Okay, my friend. What was your name? Manuel. Awesome. Now, where did you see my commercial? What show were you watching? what TV or what channel? Do you know what channel you were watching? Or was it channel 20 or 7 out of Detroit? No. How about channel 13 ABC? Were you watching Me TV? Okay, so yeah, that's the Me TV commercial. I tell you, we're selling a set a day from people watching that commercial. Unbelievable. It's the most popular race that I have. How old are you? You must be about 60. I'm 64. Are you about 65? So you're 68. So you jumped into slot cars in the late 60s, probably early 70s. Yep. 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 Yes. Yes. Yep. Yep. I lived in Toledo in the late 60s, and I grew up near Franklin Park Mall when it was being built, and so I went to the hobby center that were in Toledo a lot. That's where I bought all my cars in 70 and 71. Yep. It's amazing. That was Westgate Shopping Center is where I used to live in Ottawa Hills, and then my parents got divorced, and then my mom moved to the Imperial Trace apartment next to Franklin Park Mall. They were what? You're right. Those were brand new apartments, the Imperial Trace apartments. Yeah, that's right. It was. Well, actually, where Franklin Park Mall was, it was an airport. It was a small rinky-dink airport, and they bought that, and that's where they put Franklin Park Mall. And that whole area just developed
Explode.
like within years. Isn't it amazing? Awesome. Well, hey, thank you very much. I can't wait to see you. This Saturday would be a great time to come. I'll be here until about 2 o'clock. I have to leave early because our church is having a drone slot car, like little fellowship. We're going to be racing slot cars and flying drones at our church. Yes, we have great drones. Oh my goodness, yes. I know I am. I'm talking your language. Well, hey, and I think I hear your wife in the back, so make sure you bring your wife too, okay? All right, you take it easy, my friend. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Okay, there's another guy calling me from that commercial.
Yeah.
The Victory 400. He wants to buy 2 Victory 400s. I can't make this stuff up. Are you going to bring every one of those boxes in?
Yeah, so they don't get wet.
Oh my gosh, it's not raining today.
Yeah, but like moisture and...
Oh my gosh, put them in the back of the van. Oh, for the love of Mike. Man, I got to quit talking. Holy cow, man, that was too much talking. Holy cow. Okay, so you're probably asking, okay, what's the big news, Brian? What's the big news? Well, there wasn't any big news. The big news was when I read this little thing of Robert Fish, okay? The big news is that we need to not be so on edge and burying the hatchet with SVR, Slot Valley Racing. You know, he's a vocal guy just like I am. You guys have seen me lose my temper, and everybody has their ups and downs. And you know, we can't lose. Send me some baseball. Sell me some baseball cards. Listen, I haven't had a chance to even go through them, Adam. I haven't had a chance to even touch them. Okay, I mean, if you want to buy them all from me, I'll sell them all. Ryan hasn't even had a chance to get online to even list them. I don't know what to do, honestly. I don't know what. It's just a toy. That's right. It's just a toy. Okay. Sell me some baseball card. It's Chick-fil-A. A time you're going to be late. Probably right. He should buy 2 Super Internationals. UNM. Sorry about that. Scale model race car. That's great news. It's just a toy. The more people start doing videos on YouTube about slot cars, the more everybody's going to want them. You know, you don't have to. We're not going to be able to fit all of them back there.
I know, but I'm going to fit the ones I can.
Oh my goodness, he just gets in. Oh, I just can't handle him sometimes. Oh, you know what? He's the opposite of Tim, and I've got to deal with this. ProTinkerToys. Let me get you to the person that does all the technical support, and his name is Brian Young, and he will help you on all the technical items. Okay, so let me put you on pause, and I'll get him for you. Okay. Hello there. My name is Brian Young. Can I help you? I'm the same guy. I'm the same guy if you don't know that. Okay. That was a joke, okay? You did catch that okay. I wanted to make sure that I was not making you deceitful. I wanted you to know that I was the same person. Okay, you like that? Okay, so he liked that, guys. Everybody on the live stream liked that, and they're all giving me thumbs up. Okay, all right, so go ahead. What technical information? Okay, here's the deal. Thunderjets. You have an original 1960s Thunderjet race sets. Okay. Wait a minute. You have a 7-year-old? Well, no, you sound like me. So I'm 63 and I have a 9-year-old. Okay, now I adopted 4 kids about 9 years ago, and David was the David was about a week old when we adopted. Well, he was a year by the time we adopted. We had six. We had six. All right, so tell me your story. Okay, so that's what we were. Nobody wanted us, and then all of a sudden, my wife got a call that 4 kids needed to be adopted. All right, so go ahead. Infants, yes. Nobody wants them. Nobody wants infants. You're kidding. Yeah. So how does that affect how if they're addicted to heroin, how does that affect them at that young age? Got it. Oh my gosh, really? No, he can't. No, and that's what David yeah, his mother used as on and so we yes, so and David had a heart problem. Okay. All right, so his what's his name now? Jackson. All right, Jackson. Okay. All right, and he's okay. Right, 7-year old. That's awesome. Yeah, there are so many kids that need help. I just I just die every night when I just think of all the kids that are it just yeah, we lost two of them. I lost Derek in 1990. He was about 2 months old. He was a SIDS baby. And then I lost my 23-year-old daughter back in 2009 to the swine flu. So we have four. I have my three boys and my daughter, Catherine. And then in 2013, my wife wanted to go through these classes and everything. Her best friend was in it, and she said, "Oh, Becky said, oh, we need to do this." And so we went through all these courses. Okay, got our certificate, and then for like 6 or 4 months, nobody called us for any. And then all of a sudden, I'm out of the state, and Kathy goes, "Hey, there's 4 kids that need to be fostered, and nobody wants to take them because there's a baby that has heart problems." And I said, "I don't care. Whatever you want to do, dear." I said, "Whatever you want to do, I don't mind." And so that's what we did. And then the parents couldn't get themselves straightened out, and we ended up adopting them. The greatest thing I ever did. The greatest thing I ever did, actually. It. That's. Isn't that amazing? No, I mean it is. That's that you. Because I was saying you're 65 and you got a 7-year-old. You've had to adopt him. Okay, so you want to get into slot cards. You have all this stuff when you were a kid. Okay, in the late 60s. Okay, and you want to get some of those things going. Okay, so here's how you can do it. Um, okay, all right. Yep, yep. Correct, correct, correct. Yeah, that's about right. 14. It could be a little higher, but yeah, that's fine. When did you order that? Okay, so okay, hold on a second. Because I just pulled an order. What was your name now? And where are you from? Because I just pulled a couple orders of a lot of parts. Did you order a case? Okay. Yeah, I pulled that order. Where did I put it? I wonder if you already did it. I put it all inside the case. I wonder if you'd already packed that. No, you couldn't pack it. But anyways, most of the stuff that you got was correct. The commutator brushes.
Which one are you talking about?
The one with the case. The one that I was showing how to take it apart.
It's right here.
Oh, right here. No, this one here. Yeah, right here, Dave. Pick it. Yeah, I got it right here. Yeah, so you ordered the commutators, you ordered some original shoes, you ordered some other mini tires. You don't really need those tires. I could actually send you a couple other parts for those instead of those tires. You ordered some guide shoes, which are good. The commutator brushes, the idler gear, that might work in that car. It might not if you're using original Thunderjets. They're right, and so we don't have a lot of the original Thunderjets. And what you're going to want to do is you might want to then jump into what I'll do is I'm going to throw in a free Thunderjet chassis, the new Extraction or the new Thunderjet Ultra G chassis. So I'm on the live stream now. I'm going to send you one of these Thunderjet chassis free instead of these. You order these rear rim tires with sponges, all right? And I'm going to substitute that with this free chassis because you don't really need those tires.
Excuse me. Let me get through real quick. Thank you.
So I'm going to give you this chassis free because you're going to want to maybe take all your cars and use these chassis instead. Now, you might be able to get your original Thunderjets cleaned up because normally the armatures don't go bad, but it's the commutators and the guide shoes are the ones that go bad. And we have plenty of those. Armatures and the commutators, okay? So, yes, yep. And then you're gonna end up deciding, well, do I want to go to a larger set? Do I want to expand? And that's going to be your business, whether you want to expand or go larger. Yes. So you have the train intersection piece. That's very rare. Oh, you don't have that? Oh, shoot. Oh, darn. Yeah, no, but and the best thing to do is take the car or take the Thunderjets completely apart, all the parts off, and then clean those commutator brushes, okay? And then clean oh shoot, come on, Brian. The armature, clean the armatures out and get everything. Yeah, thanks, UNM. Clean the bottom of that armature because it can get a lot of black on it. And once you get all that cleaned up, that car should just. I was watching a video last night. A guy found a 1931 Ford Model T sitting in this garage, and it hadn't been ridden for like 50, 70 years. And he took it into his garage and kind of sprayed out the generator and the alternator and the piston and he turned this thing on, and and he got this 1932 Model T running again, and it's just like, and that's what it is. Just takes a little bit of tenderloin care, cleaning all that, and you should be able to get that thing running no time at all. Yeah, wait until you get this stuff here. I don't know if you're watching the live stream. Wait until you get all this new stuff, okay, and then decide what you want to do and where you want to take your hobby, okay? And then I'm gonna send. What's his name? Jason or Jackson? I'm gonna send Jackson a 1970 Datsun 280Z, a purple one. So I'm gonna send him this car free of charge. All right, so that's gonna be his car. So, and I hope things go well for you. I'll be keeping him in my prayers. And now, where do you live in Tennessee? Oh, okay. So you're on the other side of. I'm in Toledo. Sorry, not Toledo. Wayne, Ohio, up in Ohio. But I go to Gatlinburg a lot. But that's on the other side of the state, it looks like. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. But, well, boy. Did you really? A halfback. Yeah, you don't want to go completely back to Chicago, that's for sure. Yeah, been there, done that. Now, what did you do? Did you retire? What did you do? Oh, medical sales. Okay. Uh-huh. Wait a minute, surgeon surgen surgeons. Yeah. Oh, I appreciate that. Thanks.
ProTinkerToys, Mac Henry speaking. How may I take your call? All right, 1 second, sir.
Well, you know what, guys, we have a lot of older, we have guys that are our age, and we really need little tools because our fingers, we need things that grab things, and we need tools to be able to work on these cars. And if you're saying you have a ton of these tools, I could put these on the website. We could sell millions of them. Yeah, put a package together, and I'll tell you what of the tools that we could use. And not only that, but for drones, models, making everything.
Yep. Okay.
No, I totally agree with you. Okay, there are so many items that are used in the medical field that could be used in the hobby industry. And I'll just give you one example. Is whenever, especially in the dental field, where they use all these compounds, all these glues that can hold up in the mouth for years, and they could be using that, and now they're using that in the hobby industry now. It's amazing.
You got 2 of those, right? And you're saying,
oh, I'd love to see all that. I'm sure these guys would love to. And if we could start, and I do a lot of trade shows. I do a trade show in Vegas called NERSA, And if I showed up there with a whole new product line of surgical tools for the hobby industry, oh, we could make a killing. Yeah. Yeah, let me know.
All right.
Oh, I'm always open for a new idea, believe me. Yeah, just send them right to the store, Pro Tinker Toys. 114 Center Street. No, I mean, I get all the packages anyways. 114 Center Street,
I got one.
Wayne, Ohio, 43466. Yeah, it's on my website. And then send me an email with your eBay site and all that kind of stuff too. It is. eBay is not for retailers. It's a terrible website. I hate eBay. No, I know. No. Oh, really? Unbelievable. Well, I can't wait to see what you got coming to me. That's good. Oh my gosh, no, don't tell me that. Oh my goodness. All righty. Yep. And your product is going to go out today, okay? Oh my gosh, no, don't do that. You're going to get me in trouble with my son. Oh my gosh, he's a millennial. He's a moron. Oh my gosh. You don't know how crazy they are. They don't believe we went to the moon. They think the earth is flat.
That's Ryan.
You know, they're just
That's
literally
Ryan.
and I think they do it just to get me upset. Both of my sons, all three of my sons do the same thing. And I think they do it just to get me upset. Because you can't have a real brain if you believe those things.
No kidding.
You know what I'm saying? You're anyway. Oh, I love to get started. You want to get started?
Are you still here, sir?
All right, I've got another phone call.
Okay.
I got to take. All right, thanks a lot, buddy. Yep. All right. Awesome. Thanks. Yep. Bye-bye.
All right, Brian, before you
yes.
The order number is 25435. It's 25435.
25439?
35, I'm sorry.
25435. I was going to say James Mace. James Manise, you ordered a bank curves and a 3-pack. 2 bank curves and a 3-pack. Delivered. Okay, so you ordered on this order here 25435. You ordered 2 12-inch bank curve packs. Did you get those? Okay, and then you got 1 set of 3 cars. All right, so that's this order. So that order was shipped correctly. So what are you calling about? Well, there's no bank. Hold on. There's no curve. Oh my God. There's no curves that go with it. The only other curves you can do a 4-lane. Those are the 9-inch. And you ordered, right, correct, because those haven't shipped yet. Yeah, those are the 9-inch. You ordered two 9-inches, and those are not in yet. No, we'll have those in. Oh, wait a minute. Free car for cookies. Wife sent. That's right. We owe you cookies for your. Oh, you're in Massachusetts. You're the one there. Okay, you're the wife. Your wife made those pumpkin cookies. Where is she?
Those are great, thank you.
Where's your wife? Tell her to make me more. Tell her to make me more. Those are great cookies. Tell me more. More. I need more cookies. More cookies. Oh my gosh. Now, Oh, they're awesome cookies. Oh, tell her to bake. Oh, she can make those anytime she wants. Every time she makes those and send them to me, I'll send you a free car. So she can just keep those coming, baby. Coming those and baby. Okay. Now we do have the 9-inch. I have the bank curve set. Bank curves. I could send them out today to you. They're not the original. They're not the. Well, they're not. They're basically the ones that they're the same track. They're just not the ones that Race Masters are making right now. Okay, they're the exact same thing. It's just in a different packaging. So I could send 2 of those. Yes. Yeah. So I could do that now if you wanted to get those out today. All right, I'll send that out with your free car, for the cookies. So. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get her one, and then I'll need to wait. Let's. Oh, you want to buy something today? You want to add it to that order? Yeah. All right. Correct. All right. Go ahead. What do you want to order?
I was just gonna point it down. Yeah.
Which car? Send you one. All right. 2256. That's a very popular car.
Oh, there we go.
That's a Ford GT. That's a Ford GT. So I'm going to send you a Ford GT and sure. And then, hey, Glenn Deagle. Okay, so Glenn Deagle's on the phone. All right, so this is what's funny, okay? All right, so this is so funny, guys. So Glenn Deagle's on the phone.
ProTinkerToys.
All right, so give me that phone. So give me the phone. So we've got, all right, what's your name again? Jimmy Manise. Okay, so I've got Jimmy Manise on the phone, and you guys are from Massachusetts, right? What's your wife's name? Rita. Okay, so Rita is the lady that baked me the pumpkin cookies, and I've got on the phone here is Glenn Dinkel, which is in Iowa, and I asked his wife to make me cookies, and she won't do it, and her name is Lynn. Are you listening to this, Lynn? Lynn, are you listening to this? Oh, she's upstairs. Oh, okay. All right, well, hey, Glenn, call me back when I'm done with this guy. Call me back in about 10 to 20 minutes, okay? Thanks. All right, so this is what's so unbelievable. Okay, so let's finish this order here. Hold on a second. I just got I thought this was going to be a nice, quiet day. I told Mac this morning, I said, let's just have a nice, quiet, and I think my son is right. I think he's right. I think I want chaos. I don't.
That was funny though.
I don't though. I don't. I want to just. I am enjoying myself. Okay. All right. So I need to collect money for that car. So let me collect payment here. Do you have your credit card ready? All right. Go ahead. And tell Maurice to go ahead and bake me some more. And I would tell her to make me 2 dozen cookies so that I could freeze 1 dozen. And no, I'm just kidding. She can just make whatever she wants. I got those last Friday, and boy, did we eat those things up. Oh my gosh, they were so good. All right, go ahead. That was so good. All right, go ahead. Wait a minute. Yep. Wait a minute, we got to start over again. I got too excited. Start all over again. That is too funny that Glenn Dinkle called me the same time you are calling me. And I'm trying to get his wife to bake me these cookies. And Well, no, and the reason they're so good is they're always soft. They're always soft. Okay, so everything is wonderful, and I'm going to when we get off the phone, I'll get all this packed up because I'm going to send you those bankers today because I've got some in stock, but they're not. They'll. Yes, and these are the 9s. These are for the inside curve. Yep. All right. Thanks a lot, buddy. Bye. All right, so that was an awesome conversation. I tell you, you just can't make this stuff up. So I got this guy right here. He's got he's got a son. He did just what I did. He adopted. He's got a 7-year-old son. He must have did it like the same time as me almost. And he's got a 7-year-old son, and he's 65, and he's getting into slot cars. How can you make this stuff up? It's unbelievable. Okay. Unbelievable. It's almost crazy. Okay, I gotta calm down. I'm just too excited. I gotta slow down here. Oh my God. I need something to eat. I need something to eat. The phones just don't stop ringing. Brian Young, Pro Tinker. Yes. I don't. That came out of a set. Those come out. Yes, exactly. And we had. But you what? I know. Buy the. I know you're not, and you know we're waiting. We don't put the sets up for sale or the cars in the sets at least until 6 months after we've received them. You know what I'm doing? You know why? I can't, because then I would never sell the sets. Okay, and I have to sell the sets to continue to buy the volume that I'm buying. I know you do. And trust me, in about, let's see, 4 months. Well, no, by June, we'll have those up for sale. You know what I'm saying? Hey, thank you for calling. All right. You too. Well, it is a good stream. This is a very good stream. Goodbye. All right, so all right, so I need something to eat, and I don't know what to have for lunch. And it's already 12 o'clock, so I need to eat quickly. Anybody have any suggestions? Robert Dingle, do not call until 1:30, okay? Glenn Dinkle, don't call until 1:30 because I'm going to have my lunch. And I don't want to be interrupted while I have my lunch.
Columbo time.
That's Columbo time, right. Because we're going to sign off here in a minute. Robert, no cookies here. I would not eat anything with sugar. It will kill you. That's a lie.
Don't feed the bear.
Pizza. They don't have any pizza here in town. We want cookies in Wayne, Ohio. Stat. That's right. We need more pumpkin cookies. Hey, Robert, you guys. All righty. Well, we've had a good live stream, guys. We started at 10 o'clock, right on the button. And so I'm going to Hasta Valista right now. I'm going to have my lunch because then I got other things I got to get done. And I wanted to kind of do I just wanted to do a video. We didn't do one yesterday. But I appreciate everybody watching my live stream. Everybody's got a life to do. You can't be watching me all day long. I know, Adam would watch this all day long. We got a lot of things going on this month. In about 2 weeks, I'm going to be in Vegas, and then I'm going to be doing a big, huge show. We're going to be broadcasting all the time down there, and the phone's already starting to ring, and I haven't even gotten off the stream yet. Okay, yes, we can. No, we can't, Adam. I've got things I've got to get done. I wish I could accommodate you, Adam, but it is amazing. All right, we will see you guys tomorrow. We'll probably do a live stream tomorrow because we got some other big news coming. Really big news tomorrow. Really big tomorrow. Really big. You don't want to miss it tomorrow. It's going to be super big. It's all about quality of life. All right. Everybody, over and out. And yes, the fish sale tomorrow. And we will let you know what's going to be on sale tomorrow. So everybody, hasta la vista, baby. And Kalamahia.